like style, mega mega like vibe, good vibe like style, mega mega like vibe, good vibe like style, good vibe like style, mega mega like, good vibe like style, good vibe like style, mega mega like vibe, 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 good vibe like style, mega mega like vibe. Vibe. Mega mega like vibe, mega mega like vibe, good vibe like style, 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 mega like vibe.
Imagine bringing your side.
I take what I can when I get the mic. I don't really care, I just do what I like. Feeling like a punk tonight. You can try it on, it feels so nice.
Shaking your tongue out of your face.
I'm out of control up in this place.
Take it down, don't take it down. Now just hang it upside down.
Want you, everybody wants you.
Oh, the mics are on now.
Don't even know how.
Now the mics are on, which means we're going to be live very, very soon. Mega, mega lifestyle.
Vibe. Mega mega like vibe,
to the smoke break here at Lost Ox Media. I still got to work on the volume control with this mixer over here. Are you with us over here?
Yeah.
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 Oh, man. It's a different vibe being live, right? It's not the same. It's not the same. You almost got to like watch what you say a little bit when you're live, huh? Because you never know.
Yeah.
You never know when someone's going to say some whacked out shit. I'm going to tell you that right now. I am, no exception to that. I'm going to tell you that right now. I am no exception to that. All right, so for those of you who are new here, this is the smoke break at Lost Ox Media. Oh, look at that. Paramanoramus or some shit like that. How do you pronounce that?
I don't know.
Somebody's in the chat saying, what's up? Let's give him a round of applause for being our first one in there, right? Panorama-gamus. Thank you for joining us, my friend. It's nice to have some friends with you hanging out. You know what I mean? It's nice. I like it, Maybe it's just me. I like it. But, so, for those of you who are new here, this is the Smoke Break over at Lost Ox Media. We are a podcast that makes you take a second look at what you just watched, okay? We critique other podcasts, comedians, and different forms of media, celebrities, and things like that online. And here at the Smoke Breaks, it's a little bit of a different vibe. We're hanging out. We're having fun. We're smoking. You know what I mean? I don't know about you, but I'm smoking. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, let's turn down the music a little bit and actually tell these folks why we're here. We're here for one Luis J. Gomez. Now, for those of you who don't know, Luis has been a bit of a thorn in my side. No, I'm just joking. No, so I put one comment on the guy's shit. He hunts down my goddamn Twitter, screenshots my goddamn podcast. He goes, yo, bro, you only got 32 views. Hey, I said it a million times. I'll say it again. We can knock those numbers down here. We can knock them down. I always said, it's the 700th time I've said it. High-paying clients better than 100 low-paying clients. You know what I mean? I will take 5 people at a $20,000 a month Patreon for 100,000 listeners any day. I'm sorry. That's just, call me crazy. You know what I mean? Call me crazy. But no, so Luis, he's just, he's one of those comedians online, even though he's got like a career and a life, and he'll still go out of his way to kind of take jabs at accounts that are like small, and we're small. You know what I mean? We're small. But with a guy who's so willing to talk shit to a small little comedy podcast that critiques comedians, I figure why not? We have a smoke break type hangout sesh where we watch Luis J. Gomez's newest comedy special. Just came out. I think on the 2nd. It was like 2 days ago. It just came out, right? And I think it's called like You're Making This Worse, ironically. I want to see how bad this has to be like 100% bad. Because I've never watched Luis's stand-up. I'm going to keep it a band with you. I'm going to keep it a buck with you, okay? I've never watched Luis's stand-up. I've only seen him on like Legion of Skanks. He does his Skankfest shit. I've never gone to a Skankfest, but I heard it's nice. You know what I mean? I heard they're all right. He used to have a podcast called The Real Ass Podcast with this like fucking 700-pound guy named Zach Amico, which ironically is where Crack Amico got his name from. The rapper, Crack Amico, right? So, Luis, that's all of my exposure with Luis is all podcasting. I didn't know he was a comedian. I treated Luis like Joe Rogan. A lot of people, they meet Joe Rogan, they go, "You're also a comedian?" You know what I mean? And that for a guy like Joe, who claims to be a world-class comedian, that has to cut deep. You know what I mean? That's like being a professional skateboarder, and they're like, "I didn't even know you did that." It's which is like I would imagine how like Rob Dyrdek feels. Rob Dyrdek, the guy that does ridiculousness?
Yes.
Because that's all he has to be known for is ridiculous. Like, to anyone, like, he didn't skate for like the last 20 goddamn years of his career. That's 2 generations of people that
But-
probably have no idea the guy
Only know
fucking.
him- yeah.
You know what I mean? That he even owns a goddamn skateboard, let alone can actually ride one. And the sad part is, Rob Dyrdek used to be nice. Like, he used to be nice on the board. He used to be real nice. So, as I said, you know, we're gonna get right into it. I'm about to spark me up a J right now. I don't know about you guys. I'm getting lit. So we're gonna jump right into this Luis J. Gomez, right? Like I said, I've never watched his comedy, and this is a little bit different of a situation than our show. You know, normally we have the whole shit time coded out. I know exactly where I'm going. I'm going here. I'm going there. You know, I take you to the left, to the right. I take you upside down the shit, you know, a little bit inside of it, you know. We get like crazy over here, you know. But we play, we don't script it, but we like have an idea of where we're going.
Right.
You know what I mean? Right now, I have
free
no
fall.
idea what the fuck is that. I could turn on this. I could hit play right now, and this could be full blown gay porn. I have zero idea what this is. You know what I mean? So for anyone listening, we're in for the same thing if you have not seen this already. So I present to you, You're Making This Worse by Luis J. Gomez. Let's give it up. Take it away, Lou.
Ladies and gentlemen,
We're already off to a bad start. The first how many seconds in are we? This is 11 seconds in we are right now. I've been watching full black screen for 11 seconds. This is hilarious. You know? What the fuck?
Luis J.
Oh. Yo, Lewis wishes he was Joe Rogan so bad, bro. It's insane how much he wishes he was Joe Rogan. Like, so he has the Skank Fest. That's one thing which I'm not going to lie, Skank Fest is picking up. It gets bigger every year, right? It's a little like comedy festival for like a weekend or like a week or something. They do it in different locations, right? He's got that. He's got like 17 different podcasts, right? He's got Gas Digital Network, right? On the website. You could watch... Get this, as coming from a comedian, you could watch uncensored episodes of his podcast if you pay a nominal fee, a monthly fee on the website. You could watch the episodes where they say fuck in the episode. You could watch that. You know what I mean? They won't bleep it out for you.
Okay.
But you got to pay. You have to pay.
You have to pay to hear the real cuss words. You got to pay.
No broke niggas over here at Gas Digital. That's all I'm saying. Okay, you understand now?
Mm-hmm.
So he's got all that going for him. He's trying to do this bodybuilder shit. He's been like working out. This guy posts like him doing like the flexing. You know what I mean? He'll be on his Instagram and he'll do like the little with the thing like that.
Yeah.
He goes, "How am I looking?" Click. You know what I mean? And he posts it. That's Luis J. Gomez right now. And this is what makes me feel like he's really trying to be Rogan. He just had a couple appearances on the Joe Rogan podcast. Me and you were just listening to one of them, right? That was his latest one.
Mhm.
That one,
Mhm.
that one like just came out like, you know, from this recording. Did I say recording?
You did.
We're supposed to be live. Oh my god! No, I'm kidding. So, the episode with Rogan he did with Big J that we were listening to that just came out like a couple hours ago. I would imagine, if anything, a day, right? All nonstop. That's all he talks about. We're in the Rogan sphere now, man. It's awesome, bro. We finally made it into the Rogan sphere, bro. We're cool now, you know? And then he's coming out with this fucking coffee company called, listen to this. Wait until you hear the name of the coffee company. Ready? Body Brain Coffee, bro. Body Brain Coffee. Body Brain, right?
Body brain.
Joe Rogan was fucking pushing a supplement for years. The name of the supplement? Alpha Brain. Get him. You understand what I'm saying now?
Yeah.
This guy like can't think for himself if he fucking tried. You know what I mean? This is insanity. And then this walking out like, you know what I mean? Doing this shit when he's walking out. What the hell?
going on, motherfuckers? Wow.
Sounded real nasally, right? He's like, what's going on, motherfuckers? He almost sounds like Pauly Shore. Hold up.
What's going on, motherfuckers?
Right? He sounds pitched up a little bit.
Wow. Look at this. What a crowd. So I took an Uber to get here tonight. I took an Uber Black, which is like the high-end, expensive Uber. You know, I know you guys are all probably poor, but this is like, you know, they give you like a nicer car. It's got great ratings, you know. But when you get into an Uber Black, they ask you questions, you know, like they ask you your temperature preferences for the car, and then they ask you your conversation preferences. Like, do you want to have a conversation with your Uber driver? Who the fuck wants to have a conversation with their Uber driver? What type of lunatic is like, yes, I want to talk to my Uber driver. I want to see what he thinks about things.
Matt McCusker.
What am I going to talk to my Uber driver about?
Co-host of the Matt and Shane Secret Podcast.
Oh.
Matt McCusker fucking hits that goddamn let's chat. He every goddamn time he out getting an Uber on his podcast, he goes, of course I have Happy to Chat on. You know, and he tells the wildest goddamn stories. It's you got to listen to it one of these days. Me and Matt are like, you know, like this. So I promote his podcast every chance I get. This is a funny premise. I've actually never heard this premise before. I've never heard anybody ever in the history of Uber ever talk about how they don't like talking to the driver. This is what we call in the comedy biz hack. You understand? You know what I mean? It's a hack premise.
I want to see what he thinks about things. What am I going to talk to my Uber driver about? Be like, so, how's Africa? If my Uber driver says anything to me, I one-star him immediately. I report him to Uber. If he looks at me in the rearview mirror, I was like, he was trying to molest my son. He was a pedophile. I'll make sure he never gets any other job for the rest of his life. Don't even fucking look at me if you're an Uber driver. I love eating pussy. It's my favorite thing in the world, guys.
What a transition,
Right?
right? You gotta love that. You have to love that. Out of nowhere, you do that shit? This is like fucking... Who's the guy that does the RKO in wrestling? Randy Orton. They always say that for Randy Orton. They go, out of nowhere, RKO. You know, this is Luis J. Gomez. What the fuck was that? You go from Uber to pussy real quick.
Yeah.
That's 0 to 100 type shit. I can't think of that. Look, this Arsenio Hall type shit. Panoramas. He's right, though. This is Arsenio Hall, bro. This is Arsenio Hall level shit. Arsenio Hall, the type of motherfucker that'll smack you for not telling him how good the cheese is. You understand me? You always tell Arsenio Hall how good the cheese is when you bring him to a goddamn hors d'oeuvre party. That was quick, that transition.
Yeah.
I have never, like, if this was like a cruise ship, the whole thing would have toppled over how quick he turned it. You know what I mean? That was insane.
It was like he was trying to molest my son. He was a pedophile. I'll make sure he never gets any other job for the rest of his life. Don't even fucking look at me if you're an Uber driver. I love eating pussy. It's my favorite thing in the world, guys.
Why
Love
never?
it.
Why
Love
never?
it.
This guy.
Love it. I love it. Does he eat your pussy a lot, miss? He does. When's the last time that he ate your pussy? What'd you say? You said last week? Last week? Miss, if I was with you, I would eat your pussy every single day, just so you know. I would never stop eating your pussy. I love it.
Look, the classic, look, these guys are horny as it gets. I'm telling you right now. This is the classic move right here, where he goes, let me start planting seeds in the audience, you know? Because one of these girls sees him on the stage. They go, I'm definitely sucking that guy's dick tonight. You know what I mean? So he starts pew, 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 throwing little seeds out there. I feel like this is what he's trying to do now. You tell a girl, like, this is anywhere else in the world, this is sexual harassment. You understand what I mean? I can't just, and he's at work right now.
Yeah.
You know, think about it. I go into my fucking marketing job. I start telling people, hey, man, I eat your pussy every goddamn day. I'm out of a job. Quicker than he made that segue, I'm out of a job. You know what I mean? Quicker than he starts talking about pussy, I'm gone. So that's crazy to me, right? And this is the thing. When I go to comedy shows, I purposefully try to sit like out of eye shot. I want to sit in the darkest, like most shadowiest fucking part of the club, the theater, whatever. Like I went and saw Andrew Santino last year, front row. I was so pissed.
Y'all
I
were
was
in
so
the front row.
Front row, I went and saw him. He started talking about cheeseburgers and shit. You know, like what? What's happening here? Front row, and I get angry about that because this is why I get angry because I'm gonna ruin somebody's night. Because the second one of these comedians goes, "Hey man, what do you do for a living?" I'm gonna go, "No, like you know what I mean." I'm gonna go, "No, I'm not doing it. I'm not gonna be part of this bullshit." You know, I'm gonna start screaming like rape or something like that. You know, like. Because this is not what I came here for. I got to help you do your fucking job on the goddamn stage. What the fuck is this? You know? Crowd work, unless you're Big J. Okerson. Crowd work is forbidden.
Weak.
Sorry.
Miss, if I was with you, I would eat your pussy every single day, just so you know. I would never stop eating your pussy. I love eating pussy so much that I'm afraid that I'm going to get mouth cancer like Michael Douglas.
Nobody knows
You guys
who
remember
that
how
is.
Michael Douglas got mouth cancer from eating Catherine Zeta-Jones' pussy a few years ago? That was a famous story that came out. You can get mouth cancer from eating pussy. I'm terrible.
You know that one. Do
No.
tell.
Never mind.
No, I need to
No,
hear it.
I just no.
Yeah, what's up? Catherine Zeta-Jones, what's up? I know you got something juicy on Catherine
No,
Zeta-Jones.
I don't have anything juicy. I just was gonna say her name, but he said it before I said her name. So
Catherine Zeta-Jones. She dips beneath lasers. Oh. Look it up.
Terrified of that. That's all I can think about anytime I go down on a woman. I can't even get through the alphabet, right? I'll be like A, B, C, cancer. Fuck, here we go. I can't concentrate. But here's the thing. Even if I got mouth cancer from eating pussy, I wouldn't stop. That's how much I love it. I'd be like that woman in the commercial in the 90s who had throat cancer. But she was smoking a cigarette.
This is two references that are like over 20 years old already. That he's made in the last fucking minute. Like to sit there and go from the 90s, how old do you think all these motherfuckers in the crowd are?
I guess he's assuming they're his age.
Lewis is a smooth 75 years old. I'm sorry. There's no way that any of these motherfuckers in this crowd are fucking averaging 75. You get what I mean? We're working on averages here. There's always a little more. There's always a little less. You know? This guy's old as shit. No, you know what's funny is me and him are like the same age probably. It's just because he's bald. He looks like, you know. Nah. Lewis is 75. He looks lost. He looks lost in all those 90s references. I got to hear that again. 2 90s references back to back. Okay.
I wouldn't stop. That's how much I love it. I'd be like that woman in the commercial in the 90s who had throat cancer. But she was smoking a cigarette through the fucking hole in her neck. Do you guys remember that bitch?
Ooh,
You remember that bitch?
that's hot.
She's like, I monkey loves monkey. We had to watch that horror show at 3:30 in the afternoon after Animaniacs when we were children. They put it on during cartoons after school. I will never stop monkeying.
What'd you find?
I was trying to figure out how old he is. Why is this so hard to figure out? Oh,
Lewis?
he's 42.
It's 75. You can't look it up. You can't look it up. We have to live with the illusion of Lewis
Well,
being...
he just referenced Animaniacs.
I loved Animaniacs growing
Yeah.
up. You know? And this would be the third 90s reference in the less than 5 minutes that we're hearing out of Louis J. Gomez. Is that not insane? Is that not that this is a new world record, you know? Give it up. Oh, not the volume. Not the volume. We need the volume.
That's gonna be me. They're gonna put me in a commercial for mouth cancer awareness. They're gonna remove my lower jaw and try to talk to me. I'm gonna be like, bah.
Yo, he looks like the Scream mask when he's doing that, doesn't he? Like the one that was from Scary Movie that was like funny
Yeah.
when they were like getting high and he's like, ah. He looks like that mask. What the fuck? Hey, yo, chill with that shit, my man. Hold up, I gotta see that again. That was kind of
They're
funny.
gonna remove my lower jaw and try to talk to me. I'm gonna be like, bah.
He looks like the Scream man. Okay, you got me, Lewis. I'm hooked.
They're gonna interview me about how much you love eating pussy. They're gonna be like, how much do you love eating pussy? I'll be like, oh, I love it. I can't love it. Everything I forgot. It's a lot of dudes here tonight.
Panoramamus, if you're
a lot of
smoking with
dudes.
us, you better let us know.
That's mostly who listens to our podcast. We look at the analytics on YouTube and shit, and it's this is true. It's 98% men and 2% ugly women. That's the entire. It's the entire audience. If you are a chick that listens to my podcast, you are not attractive. You just should know that. I'm gonna let you know. Something happened to you in your life. You shouldn't listen. But I like having men as the primary audience members because men are naturally better audience members than women. Men are just naturally a lot funnier than women. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that women can't be funny. I'm just saying you guys got to try way harder than us, you know? Like, guys, we learn how to be funny. Learn how to be funny in, like, middle school and a personality trait that we develop so we can get laid later on in life.
He's talking shit on women. I don't know if I like this.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if I like this.
You like female comedians?
Fuck no.
Okay.
No, I'm just. I don't fuck with no goddamn female comedian. I'm Nick Fuente. Females need to be in the kitchen. God damn it. No, yeah, I don't have much to say about this. Louis J. Gomez is a womanizer. I don't know. No, this whole thing is like peacocking as a motherfucker. Like, you listen to, like, a Dave Chappelle comedy special or something like that. This guy is, like, saying something, right? Like, but he's also being funny. Lewis is kind of just like, man, I got a podcast. Yo, I got some 90s references. I'm eating pussy out there like a motherfucker. You know? He goes, if you listening to my podcast, you a ugly bitch. He's, like, negging the girls, too. You know? He just got done talking to one girl in the audience, telling her how he'd eat the shit like it was fried rice. And then now all of a sudden he's saying all you bitches are ugly. Come on, man. This guy can fucking make a 90-degree turn like nobody's business. You know? But the whole thing, it's like right now I'm kind of getting like there is no message here. You know? And I'm not saying every comedian needs to have a message, you know? If it's jokes, it's jokes. But to me it just seems like he's kind of like trying to flex his nuts on stage the whole time and throw a couple jokes in there. You know what I mean? It's like, come on, man. Self-deprecation is the way you want to go when it comes to comedy. You don't want to be sitting there fluffing yourself up like this. Nobody likes that.
Women don't need personality traits to get laid. You have vaginas. In fact, have you ever been fingering a woman and you feel that little bone in the back of her pussy?
What the fuck?
You know what I'm talking about? It's by her cervix. That little bone is kind of pointing at you. You know what that is? That's their funny bone. It's in their pussies. Women keep their funny bones in their pussies. Did you know that? You're like, oh my God, you're fucking hilarious. Wow. Holy shit. Oh my God, you're so your stories are so good. Please keep talking. I want to hear.
Now he's
I want to hear
demonstrating.
more about your.
He's showing the girls now. He goes, see, I can't just, I'm not just talking about it. I don't just talk the talk. He goes, I also walk the walk, you know? And he's like, I get it like this. I go, you know? He goes, he's like going to be doing, watch. Next thing you know, hold up. If he ends up pulling a Joe Rogan and humping that stool, I will lose my fucking mind. I will flip the table. The whole thing is done. Because that is, right now, this is like one of the biggest jokes in the Austin comedy scene. Rogan had a comedy special where he was humping the stool, you know? And everybody just makes fun of the fact how Joe Rogan was a stool humper. And because everybody in Austin wants to be like Rogan, a lot of people are calling these Austin comedians stool humpers.
Okay.
Right? So now, what's the over/under on Luis J. Gomez? Because he's already finger in the air. He's going, he's sticking out his tongue. He pretended to eat the pussy earlier. He goes, A, B, C. You remember that?
Yeah.
So now, what's the over/under on this guy humping that goddamn stool? How much time oh man, we gotta just like let this play out for. I'm killing this thing. I'm tearing this thing apart. Let him live, why don't you? All right, let's let it play out. I hope he doesn't hump that stool, because I will lose my mind.
I think he might.
Holy shit.
Hilarious. Like, this guy's hilarious. I guarantee it. This guy's like, what's your name, dude? Angelo. Angelo, can I use you for an experiment? Guys, clap it up for Angelo. Give him some love right now. Come up here, Angelo.
Uh-oh. He's a planted
What's
shield.
up, man?
He's a planted
Angelo,
shield.
what do you do for a living?
I do condo watches.
You do what?
What?
Condo watches.
Condo watches. I feel like you just picked two random words and put them together. I don't know what the fuck that could possibly mean. You watch condos? Are you a peeping Tom? What the fuck are you?
No, you just make sure people's AC and shit doesn't go out.
Okay, just some fucking blue collar shit. Good for you, dude. All right, hell yeah, man. And you're not a comedian though, right?
Nope.
And have we ever met before?
Nope.
We've never done this, obviously.
Nope.
Now
All right,
it's a
so
magic
Angelo
show.
does condo watches, not a comedian, never met me before. I'm gonna show you how hilarious guys are together. We've never even done this. Watch the dynamic between two dudes. Watch. Wing. Give it a little wing, dude. Come on, get in there. Give it a feel. Feel it. Touch it, Angelo. Stop being gay. There we go. Look at that. Let me get yours now, Angelo. There we go. Wing. Don't be shy. Wing.
Yo, what the fuck am I watching right? This is full-blown gay porn. I was joking about that earlier. This is full-blown gay porn. Nick Fuentes would be rolling over in his mother's basement if he saw this right now. He'd be losing his mind. Yo, this is what's happening here. You know, this is where it comes down to. This is what it comes down to, Lewis's comedy. This is a cop-out if I've ever seen one. You know? You couldn't, like, help him. You walk him through a punchline or something like that, you know? This is twice now that Lewis has sexual harassed a person
There we go.
in the middle of his comedy set. This guy is like, the whole thing is him talking. Next thing you know, next joke, he goes, my dick is so huge. I don't even know how huge my dick is, man. I'm like tripping on it and shit. Like, that's going to be the whole thing.
Condo watches, not a comedian, never met me before. I'm gonna show you how hilarious guys are together. We just met. We've never even done this. Watch the dynamic between two dudes. Watch. Wing. Give it a little wing, dude. Come on, get in there. Give it a feel. Feel it. Touch it, Angelo. Stop being gay. There we go. Look at that.
Stop being
Let
gay.
me get yours now, Angelo. There we go. Wing.
Go ahead.
Don't be shy. Wing.
You look like you
There's
got.
no way he didn't know about this, because some guy would get like super pissed or some shit.
What if Angelo is like, he does his condo watches or whatever the fuck he said, but he was also like training with Joe Rogan. He was like, I train with a 5'3" monkey. Why? And like, you're like karate kicks him in his fucking neck, knocks him out in the middle of his comedy special. Lewis is like passed out on the floor. Oh God, that would be so fucking funny. I think this got to be paid actor. I mean, if not, this is a insanely big liability, like a very big liability. You know, like. When you go to a comedy club, they could put some signs on the thing that go like, yo, we're going to say some crazy shit. If you don't like it, you got to leave, right? You can't put you might get sexual harassed in the middle of the show. You can't put a sign like that. You know, there's no disclaimer for that. This is full blown, you know? I get my dick touched like this, I'm calling the cops. It doesn't matter what the situation is. This could be a full-blown hot woman. I'm calling the cops. I'm sorry. This is crazy. Y'all want equality, don't you? God damn it.
It's hilarious. Look, I'm gonna rub his balls. There's his balls right there.
Oh, my
There's his
Lord.
taint. I'm rubbing his taint right now. He's rubbing my head. Oh, you're getting hard, you homo. Sit down. What's wrong with you? Come on, Angelo. Stop being gay.
Look, there's his girlfriend. That's the girl who Lewis said he was going to eat her pussy. He goes, girl,
Come on, Angelo. Stop being gay.
Look, Lewis goes, girl, I eat the shit out that goddamn puss right now, you know? if I could find it, I'ma eat it. You know?
One more time for Angelo. Do you see how hilarious guys are?
Yeah, that was funny as hell.
Women, not so much, right? Like, watch, miss, what's your name?
Okay,
Get up here for a minute. I want to do an experiment with you.
I like this.
Like she's thinking about it. Look at her.
See, that's how he tests the waters. He goes, he tests the Yo, Lewis is a horny, bro. And he's Puerto Rican. So, statistically, you know what I mean? He very well could have gotten that guy pregnant just now on the stage.
Into it. He wants you to come up here. Look at me. He's like, get up there, baby. I'm going to videotape it. Let's fuck. I've been doing that joke for a year and a half. I've had to jerk off 200 men around this country. The amount of dicks that I've had to touch in this fucking country. I did it with a black guy one time. That was a mistake. You ever feel a black cock? It's fucking heavy, dude. It's like, wow, okay. It's like the first time you hold a handgun, you're like, holy shit, that is fucking powerful. Okay. Here, take that away. I don't want to hurt anybody. That's dangerous.
You know how I know that's a lie? Because black dudes do not play that shit. Like, you don't do no gay white shit to know, you know what I mean? Like, Shane Gillis and his friends growing up, they probably like sticking stuff in each other's asses or something. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. You do not do no shit like that with no fucking black dudes growing up. Like, that was the one black friend you had in the group, you didn't do it with them. I'm telling you, you didn't even press the fucking subject. That's how I know Lewis is lying, because he wouldn't have any legs. This guy would be chicken.
I just got out of a relationship not too long ago, and thank you. A couple of guys want to suck my dick tonight. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. I did. I got out of a relationship. We were very different. We broke up because we were very different. We were doomed from the beginning, you know? Like, she had real trust issues, and I'm a cheater, so it was never going to work out. Like water and oil, you know? I wasn't cheating. She would catch me doing shady shit, though. I gave her the password to my phone because I wasn't cheating. I was like, take the password. I don't give a shit. But women can figure their way out around your cell phone like nobody else. You know what I'm saying? Women understand the ins and outs and the nooks and crannies of a cell phone. So she would catch me doing shady shit. You know what a big fight was? She caught me commenting on another girl's Instagram story. That was a huge fight. And for me, that's a minor infraction, you know? Yeah, the girl was underage. And she was a teenager, and we call that a Dalia in the business. And
Ho!
no, she was of age.
You know of Chris D'Elia? You
No.
know you know the whole Chris D'Elia situation?
No.
See, you're one of the rare ones who doesn't. Chris, he got caught like talking to a bunch of fucking underage girls online. And I don't know if they I mean, they definitely didn't prove him hooking up with any of them because his ass would be in jail. I don't know if the girls like settled or what the fuck the deal was. I have no idea. But he got outed pretty goddamn hard. Like, really goddamn hard. And I think he's still kind of playing just like regular ass clubs and shit like that. I don't know. He might be transitioning back because nowadays nobody even gets canceled anymore. Not that that should be a thing in the first place, but like it didn't work like it did when the shit first came around. You know, like when cancel culture first started, you actually got canceled. Now it's like, you know, people still hire you. They're like, oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
fine. You know what I mean?
But it was like a hot photo. It was a sexy photo of this girl. She was in a bikini. Her ass was hanging out. And what I wrote was pretty innocent. For me, anyway, you know? All I wrote was, please take a shit in my mouth. Then I put the little poop emoji and the little tongue emoji, like that guy. Then I put my phone number and my home address and the dates my girl was going to be out of town. She started freaking out, as they fucking do, you know?
Oh,
Then what do? We have to start gaslighting them, right? Like,
yo, did the lighting just go out in his shit? Watch, look. I'm telling you, it might just be me. I might be tripping.
and the dates my girl was going to be out of town. She started freaking out.
Something Something
The
changed.
lights just kind of went dim on my man, right?
Yeah.
This is Robert Kelly. This is one of his best little comedian friends. Co-host on The Rags. You know, this is one of the 17 podcasts that Lewis hosts is The Rags. Robert Kelly doing a bang-up job. He's like, hey, man, get the lights, dude. Can you get the lights, dude?
As they fucking do, you know? Then what do? We have to start gaslighting them, right? Like, why are you going through my phone? You're fucking crazy. Oh my God. Why are you so nuts? Why are you a lunatic? You don't want to give your girl your password. Does she have the password to your phone, sir? Oh, sir, how do you live with that anxiety, right? Do you ever look through his phone? Never. Never. All right, well, I'm going to teach you something, sir. I'm going to teach all the guys something right now. Most women already know this fact, okay? Most guys don't know this. This is going to blow your minds if you don't know this, okay? If you open up your text message, check this out, right? And you go to the top left-hand corner. There's a little button that says edit. Do you know about this edit button? Do you know about this? Check this out. He's like, shut the fuck up, sir. What are you doing? If you hit this little edit button, a drop-down comes down, and at the bottom of that drop-down, it says show recently deleted text messages. Did you know that? Did you know that? Look at some of the guys' faces. They're like, what the fuck?
I'm a tech super genius, and I did not know that. All right? I'm going to tell you that right now. I did not know that. I'm going to go and delete all of my recent... No, I'm just... That's funny though. I mean, dude, if that's a thing, you're busted. You're busted. You're cheating, right? If you sniff another woman, you're cheating, right? Some say it, some don't.
Yes.
You know, depends. If he's dating a Latina girl, that's cheat. You look at another girl, you're cheating. You know, trust me. My whole family's Puerto Rican. I seen it. I seen it from the inside. They on some stupid shit. That's why I don't date them. You know, you gonna catch me dead with no Latinas.
Do you know that you don't delete your text messages, that they go into another folder? Did you know that? I didn't know that. You know who knew that? My ex-girlfriend knew that. I'll tell you that much. I found out the hard way about the recently Steve Jobs, you relationship ruining cocksucking motherfucker, burn in hell. I'm gonna be alone forever because of Steve Jobs. Every time we would get into an argument, she would go and she would call her mom. She would go into the bedroom, she would cry to her mother, right? And I felt like she was mocking me because my mom is dead. You know what I'm saying? I can't call my mom. If I want to talk to my mom, I have to say her name 3 times in the mirror.
90s reference.
I have to hold a seance. I have to pull out a Ouija board, be like, Mom, are you here? Is she being a bitch? Ooh, my mom thinks you're a bitch. That's crazy. Look at that. It's moving by itself. She hates you. She fucking hates your guts. My mom also would not have been good at giving advice. My mom was a drug addict. She was very violent, very physically abusive, emotionally abusive. You know, she was not sexually abusive, which would have been way better. I was always very jealous of my friends that were sexually abused, right? That's the life. I'm getting my ass beaten. They're getting their ass eaten. Don't tell me that's not a better.
Your face right now. Your face right now, listening to Lewis. You're like, I just wanted to fuck growing up. I wish I could have fucked my mom so hard. Lewis came from a rough ass background. His mom was like a crackhead whore, like legitimately. I'm not even trying to just talk shit about the guy. He talks about this openly. And then his dad was a little Puerto Rican ruffian. He got stepped. He got stabbed to death. His dad. That's like a true live by the sword, die by the sword type shit. Because, you know, Puerto Ricans love a stabbing. They love a stabbing. So his dad got stabbied. And his mom got fucking, you know, his mom was getting, you know, poked, so to speak, you know, and he wishes he could have fucked her. If the way he's describing his mom, he would have walked in the house with $20 and been like, Mom, put out. You know, she would have been like, ooh, all right, no problem. What's up? You know, I'm just saying, I've never met a crackhead like that, but I hear they do some crazy shit. You know, some strange for change. You know, so he could have made that a reality if he wanted to, I bet. You know, this doesn't have to be jokes, Lewis. You could have done it.
It's actually
He's getting no balls, this guy.
abused, right? That's the life. I'm getting my ass beaten. They're getting their ass eaten. Don't have a better way to get punished. Every time you get a bad grade in a test, your mom's like, come here, I'm going to teach you a lesson. Oh, yeah, mama. Ooh. Ooh, I'm a bad boy. Ooh, teach me. Relax, she's dead. It's okay, guys.
There's one black dude in the background like, oh, hell no. Listen, real close. Listen to him. One black dude in the background. Oh, hell no.
Relax.
You
she's
heard
dead.
it?
It's okay.
Oh, hell no. Listen real close. I'm going to rewind it one more time. I'm going to turn it up, though, for the people listening. You got to listen to that. That shit was hilarious.
Relax.
Oh, hell no.
She's dead. It's okay, guys.
That was hilarious.
It's all right. What, do you think she's looking up at me right now from hell, being like, you're making this worse?
Oh, he said it. He said the name of the comedy special. In the comedy special, this is... I like that. I like that. This is like when they say the name of the movie in the movie.
Yeah.
I like that. You know, this is good.
She's looking up at me right now from hell, being like, you're making this worse.
Oh.
I don't think so. I do think about heaven and hell a lot because both of my parents are dead, actually, right? So I do think, like, are they out there?
Oh, I guess she did die.
Because I'm not religious, you know? And
Probably AIDS, if I had to. You know, can you get AIDS from smoking crack?
You can't from being a whore.
Oh, I didn't even think about that aspect. I was thinking heroin needles. You know, you brought. She was getting stabbed in another way. You know, she's getting stabbed in another way.
anybody religious? Anybody believe in God?
I do.
All of those people are poor. It's only poor people who believe in God, right? They're like, you know what? This was Jesus' plan. No, you're a fucking loser. Get a better job. Jesus did not want you to work at Walmart and live in a trailer park. What do you think heaven's like? I do think about the afterlife all the time. What do you think heaven's like? I think heaven is like the nicest neighborhood in the world, like a beautiful neighborhood, right? Yes, everyone is white in heaven in my mind, heaven in my mind. And no, not only white people go to heaven. I see you back there, the one black guy in here.
That's
Not
the
only
one.
white people go.
That was the one that was like, oh hell no, because I told you they don't play that shit. Fucking moms being gay, all that. Dude, black people do not play that shit. He's in the back. He's probably fucking sitting here like, yo, don't single me out right now, motherfucker. I don't play that shit.
People go to heaven. I see you back there, the one black guy in here. Not only white people go to heaven, it's just that if you get to heaven, they make you white. How cool would that be, sir? Sir, how great would that be? You get to the pearly gates, like, you're like, oh, fuck yeah, your credit score goes up 150 points. You meet your dad finally. How fun would that be? How nice would that be? They make you white, but they let you keep your black cock. It's heaven for everybody, you know?
Oh, wait a minute. That was not the guy that said, oh, hell no. That was the whitest black man I've ever... Lewis is making this joke to the wrong dude right now. Because that guy does have a high credit score. That guy does have a nice car, and he does live in a nice neighborhood. This guy is an upstanding young gentleman. Look at this. It don't work on him. Look how well put together this bloke is. That shirt looks like it's made out of the nicest fucking material I've ever seen in my entire life. I'm not even joking. Not even joking right now.
It's heaven for everybody, you know? Women are ridiculous. Women like ridiculous shit. They love ridiculous shit. Women love water. Every woman in my life just has a 3-gallon Stanley cup that she drinks out of all day long with a metal straw, right? Water sucks. It's boring. It's like I'm drinking a book. Fuck water. I want something with bubbles, you know? They love sad movies. Every woman a sad movie. They're like, let's just watch a sad movie tonight and cry. You privileged fucking assholes. Both of my parents are dead. If I want to watch a sad movie, I just close my eyes and think. I don't need manufactured sadness. Some crazy shit, right? I will say they do have to deal with a lot of shit, though. Women have to deal with guys their entire lives being creepy to them that women have to deal with, which sucks. You know, like to this day, women still get trafficked. Like, and that's a real thing that actually happens every single day to women. Isn't that fucked up? You know? And you have to have a
That was
dad
an
with a
old
special set of
reference
skills.
to Taken.
Yeah, this guy's full of them. And then the irony in all his jokes is like beyond me. It's insane, right? He's like, women, man, I feel for you. You guys get creeped on every moment of your life, man.
And then he's creepy.
And he's like, and I'm one of them. I'm one of those creeps. I just feel for you. I feel for you when I'm doing it. Because I'm not a total monster. I have a heart, but they just overcome me. You know what I mean? He's like one of those guys. This whole thing is like one sexual harassment campaign. This whole fucking comedy special, and then to think, he goes, I feel for you girls, man. You getting creeped on every goddamn second. He's sitting on stage going, he's trying to fist some girl. He's grabbing some dude's cock. What the fuck are you talking about? Okay, let's see how he makes this one funny.
Like, what, to this day, women still get trafficked. Like that movie Taken, that's a real thing that actually happens in this country every single day to women. Isn't that fucked up? You know? And you have to have a dad with a special set of skills to come and save you. You can't have a mom with a special set of skills because she'll show up and we'll take both you bitches. Now you're both taken. But miss, if you go to the bar with your friends, right, and you have to go to the bathroom, you have to bring your drink to the bathroom with you and make sure no creepy guy puts something in your drink and takes you, right? It's a real worry of yours. If I go to the bar with my friends and I have to go to the bathroom, I leave my drink right on the center of the bar. I'm like, somebody better put something in my fucking drink right now. I'm going to the bathroom to do drugs. When I come back, there better be more drugs in my drink. I'm trying to get taken tonight. Let's fucking go.
Thank you. What does he thank you for? This guy got a fucking light golf clap off of that joke. Is everybody in the crowd like, you know, barely touching? They're all doing this. You know how the people, they do this now. They snap. You know, people don't even fucking clap anymore. You notice that? You've never seen that?
Well, yeah.
You have, right?
Yeah.
Dude, that shit is like, you know, people doing this instead of clapping. That's what he got. One of these. And fucking he's like, thank you. You know, I appreciate it. This is louder than that. This soundbite is louder than the fucking claps that he just got off of this shit. Come on, Lewis.
And that's true male privilege, right? Bro, you wake up tomorrow, your ass.
Is the audio delayed a bit? What, my audio? Or your audio? Or Lewis's audio? Somebody in the chat asking questions. Hey, I can't call it.
Bleeding, you're in Romania. You're like, did I get fucking taken last night? Bro, I got taken again. This is fucking crazy. Now you're gonna fight your way out of a castle? That's just a great story for the podcast. That's all that is. I'm dating now. I'm doing my thing. I am dating. I like crazy women. That's my type. You know, I really.
Yo, Chris Capella just put a curse on the whole fucking special. This guy in the chat, you see him? He goes, is the audio delayed a bit? Now Lewis's fucking audio levels just shot to the fucking roof. Did you catch that?
Mm-hmm.
I'm almost deaf off of this. Listen to this transition.
Asshole. That's just a great story for the podcast. That's all that is. I'm dating now. I'm doing my thing. I am dating. I like crazy women. That's my type.
Why
you know,
is it
I really
so
like
loud
crazy.
now?
Anybody with a crazy woman tonight?
I don't know.
Well, crazy?
fuck?
Is she crazy? What's the craziest thing she's ever done? You're not gonna get in trouble. He's afraid. He's terrified. I like that.
Doesn't want to be
That's fucking
part
crazy.
of your
She's
show,
violent.
bro.
She gets a little violent. All right, it's all good, dude. I like that. I like him real crazy. I like bitches that accuse me of things falsely. That's my type. Like I walked around during the Me Too movement, and be like, this is hot. This is a hot time to be a guy. I was with a cutter recently. I was with a girl who cuts herself. She had cuts on her arms and her legs and her stomach. And I asked her, I was like, why do you cut yourself? She's like, I cut myself to distract myself from the pain of the world. And that made my dick rock hard. I was like, yes, let's go. We only had sex one time. I remember I got her naked. She had all these scars all over her body. It was so hot. It was like we were having sex in a Tim Burton movie.
You know what's crazy is I was thinking about pausing it and just being like, oh, we were having sex and watching like the Mighty Ducks and you know what I mean? Like just to joke around, and he just did it for me.
Yep.
Tim Burton movie. Which one?
Edward Scissorhands.
Of course. It has to be Edward Scissorhands, right? That's the only reference he could be making right now that makes any sense. I don't know this. I've never seen Edward Scissorhands.
Oh, well, that's definitely it.
Imagine if I've never seen that. What am I, you? That I've never seen like the most popular movie ever? No, I'm just messing around. You know, we kid around here. We joke around here. He's making 90s references, folks, so get used to it.
Tool was playing in the background. I was like, this is fucking hot. This is dark. And then we had sex. We had the best sex I've ever had in my entire life. It was violent. She was biting me, scratching me, spitting in my mouth, calling me gay. I was like, I'm gonna marry this lunatic. And this is true. The second I came, the second I busted a nut, I remember I was like, ew, what the fuck is wrong with you? Put your clothes on, you. As soon as you get that evil out of you, you see the world how it really is. It's like when it goes from black and white to color in The Wizard of Oz. You're like, what the fuck happened just now? There's midgets everywhere. You're like, there's no place like home. I gotta get out of here.
Yo, this guy, who is he playing to? Unless every single person in this audience is my fucking grandmother, then like you gotta chill with these old ass references. I mean, I get it. Everyone knows The Wizard of Oz, but dude, this is like the 10th one in a fucking row. You know, we're less than halfway through this goddamn shit. This is insanity.
We should have been keeping a tally.
I know, man. We have to be at 10. Someone in the chat has to keep 10. Yo, I can't wait till it get to the point to where there's enough chatters in here where I could just start demanding shit. Just being like, someone look that up. And then there's enough people to where like one crazy person goes, oh, I gotta do something for the show. You know what I mean? That's gonna be the shit. I can't wait. Everyone's got to share this, you know. But no, you know, actually, before we move on, I actually heard real quick. I heard that they like treated the girl that played Dorothy. Like I heard she got treated like
terrible.
ass, dude.
Yeah.
Like they wouldn't let her eat on set. They called her fat all the time. They like told her pretty much the whole time that she was like not gonna get the part or something like that. Like I heard like they were basically just fucking Jedi mind tricking this bitch the entire time. That's crazy. Yeah. I heard they'd bring her like soup broth and stuff. She'd be like begging for sandwiches on set. They'd be like, nah, you get a little, you know, a couple tablespoons of the broth to help you out. You're getting fat anyway. Back then they were
that old
wild,
Hollywood
bro.
was
They
agreed.
were wild.
Wild.
They used to do like the old like Annie style movies and shit. They would be like having like 5-year-olds with like guys hanging around them, like, and the 5-year-olds in their underwear, like, and it'd be like a sexy dance or something. You're like, what the fuck is happening here? You never seen those clips?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it is wild what they do in those old movies, man. And Lewis has seen every single one of them. With the way that he's going about these references, he can mouth every single one of those movies front to back. He has to.
That's why you gotta jerk off. You gotta get that evil out. You gotta jerk off. There's some guys that don't jerk off. There's a whole movement of men on the internet that never jerk off. It's called the no fap movement, right? They're holding onto their jizz for male virility, semen retention. They're trying to raise their testosterone by holding onto their jizz for as long as possible. Jerk off, you fucking lunatics. What is wrong with you? You're gonna hurt somebody. What are you waiting for? What do you think, you're gonna meet Joe Rogan one day? Be like, Joe, my balls are full of cum for you, Joe. Joe, I've been waiting for this moment to show you my heavy balls. They're full of jizz for you. This is 3 years in the making.
Joe, I hope everybody likes this comedy bit so that everybody shares it and it inevitably gets back to you. Could like talk to me about it. Tell me how much you liked it. Joe, I'm begging for your approval, Joe. I'm begging for your approval, Joe. I body brain coffee, Joe. This guy wishes he was Rogan so bad. Me and you just got done listening to him and fucking Big J Okerson sit there and fucking glob Joe's knob for fucking 20 goddamn minutes about how happy they are to be in the Rogan sphere. Oh, it's so crazy. It's our second time back in like 2 months, man. We're like fucking totally in, bro. We've been telling all our friends. Come on, man. I wonder, we haven't finished that episode. I wonder if when we do go to finish it, if he's going to tell Joe that he has a comedy bit about him. That would be the cringiest shit I've ever seen in my entire life. Imagine being on the Joe Rogan podcast and having to tell Joe Rogan that you have a comedy bit in your fucking recorded comedy special with him in it. That's fucking cringe shit. In my opinion, allegedly. Yeah. I don't know. Who am I, you know? 32 viewers. 32 viewers according to Louis J. Gomez, you know?
Moment to show you my heavy balls. They're full of jizz for you. This is 3.
I gotta listen to the Rogan bit from the top.
Fucking lunatics. What is wrong with you? You're gonna hurt somebody. What are you waiting for? What do you think you're gonna meet Joe Rogan one day? Be like, Joe, my balls are full of cum for you, Joe. Joe, I've been waiting for this moment to show you my heavy balls. They're full of jizz for you. This is 3 years in the making.
Wonder how
Joe, my cum is forged into a kettlebell. Please, Joe, work out with my cum. You think Joe's doing kettlebell swings with your fucking cum, you lunatic? It's not gonna happen.
Wonder how Joe feels about the jokes being in a gay nature now that Joe is the most right-wing thing since sliced bread. You know, because, you know, we talked about sliced bread. Shit's pretty right-wing, if you ask me.
I jerk off every day. Every day. First thing I do when I get up, as soon as I open my eyes, I jerk off. I get it out, right? If I don't jerk off first thing in the morning, by lunchtime, I will hurt women. It'll be a problem. You don't want to see me. I get very creepy. I turn into like a rapey werewolf. That's why I jerk off, like I'm changing. I'm like, no, get away from me.
A rapey, hairless werewolf. Imagine a werewolf with 0 hair. How disgusting that would be. He gets all the wrinkles, none of the fur. It's just Louis J. Gomez, the hairless werewolf, dude. Holy shit. He sounds like that when he's changing into the hairless werewolf. He goes, oh. Oh, God.
I jizz. I wake up, my pants are into the radiator. I'm like, what the fuck happened?
Oh, shit. The hairless
I'm jerking off to creepier shit as I get older, too, you know? Because I'm from that generation. I'm 43 years old. I'm from the generation of people, we had pre-internet porn and post-internet porn. My generation, you'd have to like find a dirty magazine in the woods and pass it around to your friends. Watch the Scramble channel, try to like see a titty, you're fucking jerking off sideways. Then internet porn came out and it kind of sucked for a while. It was very slow. You'd be jerking off staring at your printer for 3 days like, come on, just fucking print, motherfucker. Then internet porn got great. They had everything. They came out with every type of porn.
Yo, the hard cuts are insane to me. Like the editor's not even like cross-fading the audio. Like this is like shit fucking cuts here. Listen to this. And on top of that, another old.
Oh yeah.
You know, but this is what I don't get though. He's making all these old ass references as if the audience should get it, right? And then he's explaining to that same audience what like the times before internet porn were. But you just got done talking to the whole audience for the past 20 minutes as if they should know that, right? Like they're old enough to understand those references. So now you're like explaining the jokes to the audience. Like, you know, when you're saying that they should understand, I don't know. I just don't get it. If you're making like old ass references like this, you should not have to explain the times of before internet porn to your audience, right? They should understand it.
Right. Yeah.
Am I crazy? I don't know. To me, I go,
I understood it.
if that was me in the audience, I'd throw my cocktail at him. I go, what do you think? I'm stupid? And I fucking throw and go, I'm old as shit. I understood every single one of those references. I'm old as fuck.
Very slow. You'd be jerking off staring at your printer for 3 days like, print, motherfucker.
Listen to this. This is what I wanted to get on. Listen, they don't even crossfade the audio. You're going to listen, hear the audio. It's going to go like when it cuts to the next shot.
It's very slow. You'd be jerking off
There was a hard one. You could hear that?
Then internet porn came out and it kind of sucked for a while. It was very slow. You'd be jerking.
You heard him go like, and it got cut off. So like there, they should have crossfaded the audio. So it's not a fucking hard cut. You wouldn't have heard that. You know what I mean? Because he's obviously going to take a breath. They used a different shot. And then it's going to happen even worse in this next one. Listen.
Off staring at your printer for 3 days like, come on, just fucking print, motherfucker. Then
even worse. You heard it go like, it's like sucked the audio out of the fucking room for a second.
Yeah.
Yo, Robert Kelly cannot direct nothing anymore, bro. As far as I'm concerned, you're fired. You know? And this is obvious that this guy did not listen to jack shit, watch nothing back, which I heard them say on the regs. Like, the podcast that Robert Kelly has with him, they're sitting there talking about it. Robert's like, bro, I sent you shit. Like, you don't get back to me for like 3 weeks. You don't even watch the shit back. And
Oh, they were fussing about this.
Yeah, they were fussing about the
Okay.
special because like Lewis has notes, Robert's telling him, "Oh, we think I have to talk to you about something," and then not answering him. So now Lewis is freaking out and blah blah blah, and then Robert's like, "You haven't even watched it back. I sent it to you 2.5 weeks ago. You haven't even watched it back, and now I'm asking you to set aside some time to talk to you about it later, and you think it's something bad. If you watched it back, you would know it's not, right? So it's like, but I'm telling you, if he would have watched it back, he would have been like, yo, it's all bad. I would have been like, yo, the audio sucks ass, bro. What is happening? The lights are dimming. 15 minutes in, the lights are dimming. The audio's fucking chopped up. Robert, you're fired.
Internet porn.
As my friend, you're fired. That's what I tell him. The Freudian slip. My man, Dark Cakes 99. What did I Freudian slip? I Freudian slip something. I'm a Freudian slip into you. How's that? Yeah, right? I'll give you the old Freudian slip. The Louis J. Gomez give you the old Freudian slip.
Porn got great. They had everything. They came out with every type of porn. They had all those streaming sites, you know? We jerk off to creepy shit. What's your favorite porn category, sir?
There you go.
If they don't have an answer, it's children. Sir, just say something, please. Say anything. What'd you say? POV. Fuck yeah, dude. Hell yeah. I like it. Very good. What about you, sir? What's your porn category? Amateur. Hell yeah, dude. We're getting creepier. I like it. I like it. What about you, dude? Amateur milk. You add multiple tags. This guy, he was like ready. He's hitting all the different tags.
Look,
Very
yep.
specific. I like it, dude. Amateur MILF.
Look, Dark Cakes wrote, "Ayo, chill. I met him. I'll still Freudian slip into you. I'll Freudian slip all into you, dude. Don't test me. Unless you're underage, then I will not Freudian slip into you. Okay? We Lewis will still Freudian slip into you. What happened? You were gonna hit me with something good.
Your button over there. Your Ethan Klein button.
Oh yeah, Ethan Klein.
I'd be a pedophile for 20 million.
That's the one. You got it. You give it up for Ash.
I need something even creepier. You know what I jerk off to now? It's got to be dark. There's got to be like a level of darkness to it. You know what I jerk off to now? I jerk off to dead porn stars. And there are a lot of them. I'll tell you right now, these bitches be dying. Porn stars have the worst life expectancy. Porn stars have the same life expectancy as French bulldogs. They're adorable, but you don't want to get a porn star. There's problems with their ears. They die very young, you know? They die young. It's the 3 Ps. It's porn stars, professional wrestlers, and Palestinian children. They all die.
I hate how he goes, "Thank you. Thank you." Especially for something like that, bro. You throw in the comedians. Comedians have a thing for, or a saying for this. Look, now I'm Freudian slip. Comedians have a saying for what he just did. They call it clapter. When you like, instead of telling a joke with a punchline, you say something that like is like this virtuous thing that the audience is gonna like get behind. Oh yeah, you know. It's like one comedian going trans. I think she did a special like without a shirt on. She had some huge monologue. Everybody's like, ah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like clapter. It's like nobody's laughing. You're kind of like just telling a TED talk at that point, right?
Yeah.
This is hack shit. Like they would legitimately make fun of each other for doing this type of shit. Now Lewis is going, yo, I fucked your mom. Yo, I jack off every day. Yo, fucking I do this crazy shit. And Palestinian children are dying, bro. It's so sad, bro. I'm telling you, bro, it's a righteous cause. These Palestinian children are dying.
They die young. It's the 3 Ps. It's porn stars, professional wrestlers, and Palestinian children. They all die. When a porn star dies, I go through her entire collection, okay? And I pay tribute to her life like an in memoriam at an award show.
I think they're saying that our audio is off. Is our audio off?
Yeah.
No. This guy is saying that the audio is off by like a second.
Right. I see that.
I don't know.
But I don't know.
I can't listen back to it. Actually, I can listen back to it. Hold on 1 second. I'll listen back to it right now. I don't know.
But I don't know.
I can't listen back to it. Actually, I can listen back to it. Hold on 1 second. I'll listen back to it right now. Yeah, it is off. I don't know.
But I don't know.
I can't listen back to it. Actually, I can listen back to it. I don't even understand like how I would fix that. Has to be something in OBS maybe? What are we doing here? Is there some sort of like... See, OBS has got me fucked up. Is there some sort of like buffering settings in here? Output. Oh, stream. Let's go stream. Of course, I cannot change. Oh, look at that. The audio is off by a little bit. I do not like that. I do not like that. I don't even know. Like, how do we go about, like, should we even finish? Because it's kind of like a little weird, right? To be like off by a second. The whole point of this is to watch it live.
It's a second.
Yeah, but like 1 second being off on the video is like insane. You know, that's like you're never going to watch any of this. I wonder why it's so
Well, now it's better all of a sudden.
Oh, there we go. Look at that. Let's give some clap. Look, Dark Cakes saving the day, dude. I'm going to give Dark Cakes a super chat. You know, I'm going to send Dark Cakes $10 in the chat and be like, hey, man, thanks for helping me fix the shit. The stream still slaps, bro. Thank you, Dark Cakes. You helped me fix that, and I appreciate it because I would have ended the stream. I'm not going to lie. I would have just ended the whole entire thing. I would have ended my life off of that, okay? So let's now that we're back on track, let's listen to some Louis J. Gomez. Just ended the whole entire thing. Hey, not you. Not you. Him.
And I go in order. I find the first porn she ever made, I jerk off to that. The second porn she ever made, I jerk off to that. Then I go chronologically in order, every porn that I could find that she ever made until I get to the last porn that she ever made. And by the time I get to that last porn, 8 more porn stars have died. It fucking rules. It's a never-ending cycle of dead porn stars. And some of them are fucking gorgeous. Does anybody have a favorite dead porn star? Anybody? Just call it out.
Cricket.
That's the right answer, sir. The answer is August Ames. She is the hottest, the top dead porn star out there was August Ames. August Ames was so hot, when she died, I jerked off so hard to her, it was like I was trying to bring her back from the dead.
Look, Dark Cake said credit to Chris for pointing it out. I do credit Chris for pointing it out. But he didn't clarify. Nothing on him. I don't want to, stare a gift horse in the mouth here and like pick on the chatters or nothing. You know what I mean? That's not the intent. But he did say the audio was off. I don't know if it's my audio or if it's the audio from the, from the comedy spot. You got to tell me.
I just like that Dark Cake's friendly in the chat.
Dark Cakes is the shit, bro. Yeah. He's letting the people know. He's letting the people know, bro. Rip stream hilarious, but Chris Capella's the man. Let's give it up for both of them. Dark Cakes and Chris Capella. You guys can hang out anytime, bro. You can hang out anytime.
I drew a pentagram in salt on my bedroom floor. I was speaking in tongues like the mummy. I was like, Meluga la salabada, midula la madigara. My son is jerking off now, which is fucked up. Yeah, it is. Baby James is not a baby anymore.
Big old camera shake.
He's 12 years old. He's jerking off now. I caught him jerking off. I did. He was on the couch in the living room. He had his pants down around his knees. I walked in. I didn't want to embarrass him, so I just ignored him. I walked into the kitchen. And then he tried to trick me. I heard him go, oh, weird. Why is my butt out? You know why your butt's out, you fucking pervert.
He learned it from watching you.
What do you want me to think you're just rubbing your asshole on the couch? Why is my butt out? He jerks off everywhere. The living room, his bedroom, the bathroom. It's like a game of Clue in my house. Baby James shot his load in the throw pillow in the den.
It's not a bad idea.
Baby James
starts talking about his son jerking off. I need something to help me get through this. This is hard, bro. This is rough. Smoke them if you got them, folks. I have a feeling that we're going to be talking about this guy's kid jerking off for the next 15 to 20 minutes. It's going by this set, and then he's going to sprinkle it in with a couple of 90s references, you know what I mean? Maybe he talks about Land Before Time next, you know? He's like, my kid is like Chucky. You know, he runs around the house with a knife, and he's all crazy. He's jerking off. You know, he listens to Howard Stern. He just has every 90s reference you could possibly fucking think of.
Choked this chicken with his hand in the library. It's a game of Clue that turns into a game of Sorry real quick. You know what I'm saying? He's also got a bigger dick than me now, too, which is fucked up. My 12-year-old son, I saw him get out of the shower the other day. I was like, fuck. Fuck. He can't have that over me, you know? And I can't let him know it. Now I get out of the shower. I'm like, no, get out. What are you doing? Stop it. Give me my privacy. Yeah, he's got his mother's cock. It's pretty brutal.
Brutal.
His stepfather's black. Maybe he has his stepfather's cock. Maybe that's what's going on. He's got a black stepdad.
Brutal.
It
Fucking
bothered me at
brutal.
first. When they first got together, it did bother me because I was insecure. But he's a great guy. Like, we became friends. And he's a good dude. He taught my son how to play baseball, which is incredible because I'm not good at sports, you know? Yeah, black guy teaches your son how to play baseball. Some would call him a real Jackie robbing son. There we go. It's pretty good. We're doing good. We're doing good, folks. It is difficult being a parent, right? Clap your hands if you have children. A lot of you guys, good for you guys. You guys got kids? How old are your kids? 11 and 9. Good for you guys. What do you think is the hardest part about being a mom? What do you say? Doing everything. This guy's a drug addict, so for you. It is hard being a mom, right? You know what I think the hardest part about being a mom is? Destroys your pussy. It destroys, miss, it destroys your pussy. It does, it destroys your pussy, it really does. All the moms, clap your giant pussy lips together right now. Come on, all the moms. You hear that? That's why they don't have fans in this place. Your pussy would be like... This is true. My son's mother has one child. He is 12 years old. To this day, anytime she laughs too hard, she pisses her pants a little bit. And that's why we're not together anymore. I'm too funny. I'm hilarious. She smells like a bus station. I'm not going to be with that bitch. Sorry.
Bro, she never pissed her pants once. She couldn't have. Ain't no way. What, he's 90s referencing her ass to death? She's like, bro, I heard them all, man. Stop. He's like, Rugrats. You know, she's like, bro, chill, man. You know what I mean? Like, she's not here. What the fuck? You know? What else is from the 90s? I don't know. He goes, that's so Raven. All that. You know, he starts saying every fucking 90s reference he could possibly think of. This guy. I'm getting lost. You know? He's talking flapping puss. His son's dick is huge. His wife's dick is huge. I have no idea where we are. Are we still
Talking
recording?
about sex?
Huh?
They're talking about sex.
Yeah, Lewis is, I mean, are we still live? No, I'm joking.
Sorry. It's hard being a dad, too, right? It really is. And by the way, women, look, you guys deserve all the credit in the world. You carry the baby, you give birth. It's the most incredible experience ever, right? By the way, they say that's the second most painful experience in the world is giving birth. You know what the first most painful experience is? Listen to them bitch about it. No, being burnt alive is the first most painful experience. And if I got a girl pregnant right now, I would light her on fucking fire. I swear to God I would. Being a dad is crazy though, right? They just give you that baby. They just hand you a baby. You're in that hospital. It's the craziest moment of your life. And then they just hand you a life that you have to protect for the rest of your life. They don't ask you any questions. There's no psychological evaluation. There's no questionnaire. What if you hate babies? What if you get outside and just football spike the baby into the ground, right? Blue 47, this baby's in heaven. Hunt. Give me another baby, come on. They don't ask you shit. I never held a baby in my entire life. They just handed me this little baby. I remember when I was younger, I heard that a baby's neck muscles aren't strong enough to support its own head. So in my mind, if I didn't hold my son the right way, his head was gonna fall off his body and roll onto the floor. I'd be holding.
I was waiting for him to do the Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart has a joke about babies' necks being all like fucking weak and shit. And he's like talking about how the baby's like, going like that, staring. I thought he was going to do the Kevin Hart. I would have called the police, right? I would have called Joe Rogan. I would have been like, Joe, he's stealing jokes. He's stealing jokes. I know how passionate you are about that after the Carlos Mencia thing, Joe.
Holding a baby's torso like Mortal Kombat. Babality. There's blood squirting out of his fucking neck. They have soft spots on their heads, too. That's a real scary thing when you have a newborn baby with soft spots on their head. Maybe this is the comedian in me, but every time I see a mother with a newborn baby, I just want to go over to it and just shove my fingers into its skull like a bowling ball. Just. She's like, what the fuck? You're like, you dumb bitch. You roll it away from her. Thank you. Nobody else is doing dead baby jokes anymore. It's just this guy.
It's a real ass podcast. It's a real ass joke. Dead baby joke. I hate the thank you so much, bro. And he sprinkled a Mortal Kombat reference in there, you know?
Yeah.
Look, Dark Cakes is going, Lewis is the final boss of millennial humor. Nailed it. Nailed it with that one. Lewis, you get one of these, Dark Cakes. That one's for you, bro. That one's on the house, that's on us, we got you.
As soon as your baby's old enough to walk, his head is hardened, you're like, all right, my baby's gonna probably not impale its head on anything, right? Wrong. As soon as your baby's old, it's a toddler, your baby is the exact height of every coffee table in your house. And coffee tables are very dangerous for babies that are learning how to walk, right? That's just 4 sharp corners waiting for your baby to smash their head into the corner of it. That's the #1 most reported injury in emergency rooms for babies, is them hitting their heads on the corners of coffee tables. This happens so much that they actually invented little foam pieces that you buy for your coffee tables. Every parent buys them when their kid's learning how to walk for all their coffee tables and countertops. And they invented them in 1991. I looked it up. That means for thousands of years, babies were just tripping and fucking.
You cannot stay away from this fucking time period. It's like no matter, all roads lead back to the 90s with Lewis, man. This is wild, dude. It's like anytime I hear anything from the 90s, it just sticks out to me. Holy shit. This fucking guy's face. Yo, every frame we stop on with Lewis is better than the last one. Every single goddamn frame. He looks more uncomfortable or fucking like creepy or something than the last frame we paused on. This is good shit.
For your coffee tables. Every parent buys them when their kid's learning how to walk for all their coffee tables and countertops. And they invented them in 1991. I looked it up. That means for thousands of years, babies were just tripping and fucking spiking their heads on coffee tables. You'd have to walk into the hospital with a baby hanging off the end of your table. Be like, I need a doctor or a carpenter or somebody to get this baby off my fucking table. Then one day in 1991, some inventor lost his 4th baby to a coffee table. 1 coffee table, 4 babies hanging off all 4 corners. He's like, there's gotta be a better way. There's gotta be a better way. The hardest part about being a parent is the fear that something bad could happen to your child. That is the truth. Nobody ever tells you how much you're gonna love this kid and how afraid you're gonna be that something bad could happen. Anytime they get sick, anytime they fall down, it's terrifying, right? And I'm all about like donating to charities. I donate to St. Jude's. Every year for my birthday, I always post on social media for people to donate to St. Jude's. You guys it's a great charity. I don't donate to Make-A-Wish. That's a fucked up charity. If you guys do you know what Make-A-Wish is? They have it down here, right? They got a little sick kid in the hospital who's dying of like leukemia or cancer, right? And then they bring in an athlete or a celebrity. They're like, hey, little sick kid, we granted your wish. You get to hang out with John Cena for the entire day. And little sick kid's like, oh my God, you totally misunderstood my wish. I wish to live, but this is pretty cool too, I guess. This was my 7th wish. John Cena's a professional wrestler, a movie star. He's jacked. He's got $1 billion. It's every kid's fantasy. It's almost like they're fucking with this kid. It's like they're saying, look, kid, this is what life could have been if you just had more time, It's fucked up. They got to change it. You know what they should do? They should bring in like a homeless guy with syphilis. He's just dragging a dead dog behind him. He's like, hey man, let me get that heroin you promised me. Like, look kid, life fucking sucks, you know? It's not all sunshine and rainbows out there. The kid's like, you know what, I'm ready to go. Just unplugs the machine himself. Beep.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank
My
you.
favorite TV show
Thank you.
on television right now is Love on the Spectrum.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's the best. It's the best. We all love the show, and we all started watching Love on the Spectrum for the exact same reason, which was to make fun of retarded people. That was the whole reason anybody put it on at all.
Thank you.
Like, this is gonna be great. We get to make fun of retarded people.
Thank you.
But we all had the same reaction by the end of the first episode, right? We're like, they're fucking beautiful people. They are. They're so sweet. And I'm not going to make fun of them at all. I think it's a great show, and they deserve love as well. And I'm not going to make fun of them. But the show is kind of weird, right? Because they call it Love on the Spectrum, but they don't show the full spectrum of love. Because love is a spectrum. Because it starts off as they're dating on the spectrum. Then they fall in love on the spectrum. Then they move in together on the spectrum. Then she accidentally gets pregnant on the spectrum. Then they start fighting a lot on the spectrum. Then he moves out temporarily on the spectrum. Then a black guy moves in on the spectrum. Then you're performing a comedy special in Tampa on the spectrum, and here you are. That's it.
Oh, he's on the spectrum. I get it, man.
Like everyone else, I'm addicted to my phone. I go on my phone all the time. I'm doom scrolling on all the social media sites. I go onto Reddit a lot. I do. Anybody else on Reddit in here? You are? You are? Are you user/Baby James is gay, you piece of shit? I will fuck you up, sir. User/Baby James is gay is out there watching this right now, being like, oh, you fucking called me out.
Yo, Lewis is the pettiest fucking guy in the world, dude. We have to go to Lewis's fucking Twitter right now. I just want to see, man. Look, every single time I type in X, it brings me to this one fucking post about this Mexican cruise ship that like ran into like some fucking, I don't know. What are the notifications? Who's talking to me? Nobody? There was a login? I don't even know. Okay, later. Let's look up Lewis. Dude, Lewis has to be like fucking, let's see. The pettiest guy that I've ever seen with a goddamn social media account and a following. It's like actually insane. I just want to see if he's, look, Gas Digital has more subscribers today than we will have subscribers tomorrow, more the day after, blah, 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 right? Let's see who this guy even is. Bro, this guy has 47 goddamn followers, bro. Like, this is the type of,
And
like...
look at his 90s references.
That's what I'm saying. This guy, this is where Lewis is getting all these references from. It's from the fucking people that he's fucking quote tweeting and shit like that. You know what? This is the type of shit I'm talking about with Lewis. It's like you cannot, you gotta just like let the shit go. You know? This is nice to do. If you're like actually doing this to a fan that doesn't have a lot of followers and they're saying something nice about you and shit, it's like, that's endearing to go like, yeah, look, I see you. You know what I mean? As a person. It's like the haters, you got to just like let that shit slide off your back. You know what I mean? You fucking famous and rich, you know? Let it go. To be doing that, you're hitting up a guy with 47 followers and shit like that. And he gets so petty with this shit, bro. He gets so petty with this shit. I wish I could see. Oh, this one, look. I don't like your comedy, Lewis. And then he just posts a picture of the guy's face, like, you know, being like, yo, you're ugly, bro. You a ugly ass motherfucker. You know, like, Lewis is petty as hell, dude. Lewis is petty as hell. He's trying to make this
He just called somebody out on his comedy special.
That's what I'm saying. He wants to make this come off as a joke. This ain't no goddamn joke. If that guy was actually like, no, that is me. I could prove it to you right now. He would start losing his he would spiral out of control. Look, what are they saying right now? Lewis couldn't resist throwing a quick racist joke in there. I mean, we all love a good racist joke. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I like me a good racist joke. Look, he really is the pillar of his own dad's humor. Look at this. This right. This right. You right. On top of all that, though, he's petty as a motherfucker. Lou, I would love it if that guy was like, no, it's me. And he proved it. He goes, no, see, this is me. It's my Twitter account. And to see Lewis lose his mind. It goes from comedy special to Jerry Springer.
My favorite subreddit is reddit.com/r/short, which is specifically a subreddit for men that are 5'7" and under to discuss their short guy problems.
Joe Rogan.
And it is adorable. It really is. And once a week, there's a new guy that posts on.
That's where Joe Rogan goes and posts all the pictures of his steaks. When he's cooking like elk steaks and shit, he goes to post them. He's posting them in r/short. You know, he goes, "This is for all my short kings out there." Look at this steak, rare as hell.
The subreddit, and every new guy has the same first post. And that first post is, "Hey, has anybody else figured out a way to make themselves taller?" Oh, it's pathetic. Oh.
Rogan's in there.
What's too short for a guy? What do you say, miss? What's the shortest guy you could ever be with?
Asking for a friend.
5'6", you said? I wasn't even talking to you, but this bitch really wanted me to know. I pointed right at the girl in the front row. 5'6", by the way, is insane. That's actually the craziest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. 5'6"? 5'6". If I was 5'6", I would kill myself tonight. I really mean that. I would kill myself tonight. I would go home and I would jump off my ottoman to my death. I'd fucking...
Damn, bro. I'm 5'6". It's fucked up.
I'd hang myself from the doorknob in my bathroom, fucking. I'd be like a toddler. I'd run headfirst into a coffee table and just fucking headbutt a coffee table. What do you say, miss? I'm 5'7", so probably 5'9". This bitch is a height Nazi. Holy shit. You should have said, he must be 5'9".
Oh.
Is this tall?
Edgy humor. I like it.
You are tall.
Charlie Kirk. Nick Fuente.
So I went skiing a couple years ago for the first time. I know this is Florida, so you guys don't have snow or hills or anything, but has anybody been skiing before? A couple people? It's all white people. All white people ski. Black people don't ski. Black people don't ski. Latinos don't ski. If you ever hear about a black person or a Latino hitting the slopes, they're beating up Asian people in a deli. Somebody get help for that poor Asian family.
I wonder how Dark Cakes feels about that one. That was a pretty goddamn... I never heard anybody call an Asian person a slope before. You know, that was nice. I might start using that one here on the show. I was hanging out at the store. There's a bunch of slopes hanging out in the line. This kind of sounds crazy. Mm-hmm. That one sounds a little too harsh. That's like saying the N-word. It's like calling somebody... I don't know. I forgot we're live. Yeah. Oh man, Dark Cakes, call the cops. Dark Cakes, call the cops, because Lewis is about to drop a fucking bomb on some yellow folk.
Don't ski. Black people don't ski. Latinos don't ski. If you ever hear about a black person or a Latino hitting the slopes, they're beating up Asian people in a deli. Somebody get help for that poor Asian family. That's what I say, you know? If you've never been skiing before, they make it easy. They color code the slopes to let you know how difficult the slope is. So the easy slopes are colored green. Those are the green slopes. The intermediate slopes are blue. Those are the blue slopes. The advanced slopes are the black slopes. And the very top of the mountain is called the Black Diamond.
He should not have made that Asian joke before this, because now he's saying this joke, and all I'm thinking about is him saying Asian slurs. Like, because he keeps going, the slopes and 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 the slopes. And these are black slopes and blue slopes and yellow slopes. And I'm like, God damn, this motherfucker hates Asians. Holy shit.
Hardest slope on the mountain, or a double black diamond sometimes.
Let's listen to that again. He's like, slope, 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 slope. I'm like, dude, you are racist, sir. You are racist.
They color code the slopes to let you know how difficult the slope is. So the easy slopes are colored green. Those are the green slopes. The intermediate slopes are blue. Those are the blue slopes. The advanced slopes are the black slopes.
Chill out.
And the very top of the mountain is called the Black Diamond, the hardest slope on the mountain, or a double black diamond sometimes. So all morning, I'm crushing it. I took a skiing lesson. I'm doing green hills all morning. I'm like, I'm a fucking pro. I love this, right? So after a couple hours, I was like, you know what? I'm going to go up to one of the blue slopes. So I got onto the ski lift by myself, but I fucked up and I got on the wrong ski lift. I got onto the one ski lift that was bringing me to the very top of the mountain, the double black diamond, and once you're on it, you can't get off. Now, if you're on a ski lift to go up to the blue slope or the green slope, what happens is you're sitting down. When you get to the top of the slope, your skis hit the snow. You just stand up and go, wee, I'm skiing. When you go to the top of the Double Black Diamond, you come up and over the fucking mountain. There's birds and clouds below your feet. You're supposed to jump off the ski lift into a fucking Mountain Dew commercial, apparently. So I didn't do that. I just stayed on the ski lift. I was like, fuck that. Ski lift operator stops and he's like, he's like, you gotta get down. I was like, I'm not getting down. That's fucking crazy. It's like, you gotta get down right now. All the people behind me are now stopped on a ski lift, and that is like skiing blue balls. These are advanced skiers. They're adrenaline junkies. They're trying to go down this mountain, and they're getting very frustrated, but they're rich white people. So everyone's just making this sound. They're going, that passive-aggressive, rich white person sound, right? Like they just took a sip of a Diet Sprite. So the ski lift operator moves my ski lift up more feet so I could jump down right next to his booth. It's not as big of a jump. There's 3 guys that are directly behind me. He also makes them move into this area. So now they don't get to make their big crazy jump, so they're pissed. And when I say pissed, I mean really pissed. They're looking at me going, So I'm staring down this mountain. These guys are staring me down. I feel their energy. One of the guys actually starts talking shit to me. He goes, yo, bro, you can't do that. You're supposed to jump off the ski lift and shred the gnar. I'm like, yeah, dude, I don't know what I'm doing. He goes, yeah, obviously. And then they all laughed in my face. And I felt like I was a little kid being bullied again. But then I remembered that I was a Puerto Rican. I forgot for some reason. I don't know what it was.
Now here's where Lewis goes. I'm the toughest comedian that's ever fucking lived. I'm the toughest fucking guy. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. I don't know. Lewis is like, this is Lewis's whole shit. You know, he's like, I fuck bitches, I finger pussies, I'm eating them with cancer in them. I watch my son jerk off, and then I'm beating people up. That's the whole thing. This is Lewis reduced down, you know?
And he's very nostalgic.
And he loves the 90s. That's it. All that, and he has a very, very soft side for the 90s for some reason or another, which is insanely creepy if you ask me. I don't know. You know, this is all that. This is all that.
And we don't take that shit. So I went big. I was like, who the fuck are you pussies laughing at? How about I'll fuck all 3 of you up right now, you little bitches? Then this guy said some crazy shit. He goes, yeah, bro? He goes, ski on or get peed on. He threatened to fucking pee on me. But here's the thing. I had some inside information that he did not have, which was that I had already peed on myself when I got to the top of the mountain. I'm not afraid of a little more pee. So I went even bigger. I was like, piss on me, motherfucker. What's up? I love piss. I said I love piss to another grown man. This is all true. Then I stepped toward them, and I slipped and I fell. Then they pointed and laughed again, and they left. They shot down the mountain and started skiing. Now, I couldn't ski down the mountain. I didn't have the ability to do that. So what I had to do was I had to take off my skis, put them over my shoulder, and sideways shuffle down the mountain for a full hour and a half. While these guys would mock me the entire way. They would ride the ski lift back up. They were like, pussy, pussy. Then they'd shoot past me at 100 miles an hour. Pussy, pussy, pussy. What is the hooker situation like here in Tampa? Pretty good? Clap your hands if you've ever been with a prostitute. This table, these fucking freaks. Thank you for your honesty, gentlemen. I'm not ashamed to say it. I go on the road a lot. You get lonely once in a while. I've been with some hookers in my day. But here's the thing. Even if I'm with a prostitute, I make love to her. I get very romantic. It's like fuckboy energy. Like, I want to make it feel good for her, you know? I'll kiss her. I'll kiss her right in the mouth. They act like you can't kiss them. That's not true. It's just that nobody tries. They want to be kissed. I went down on a hooker one time. You ever do that? It's like touching your tongue to a 9-volt battery. It stings. You're like, ooh. Okay.
My bad. I put my finger on the space bar. Wait. He's like, I don't know. Yo, that was funnier than probably the punchline. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. I might have just saved this fucking comedy special.
Good for her, you know? I'll kiss her. I'll kiss her right in the mouth. They act like you can't kiss them. That's not true. It's just that nobody tries. They want to be kissed. I went down on a hooker one time. You ever do that? It's like touching your tongue to a 9-volt battery. It stings. You're like, ooh. Okay. That is pungent. I get very romantic. I turn into Richard Gere in the movie Pretty Woman, and I think of her as being Julia Roberts, like I'm her from this life, you know? The last time I was with a prostitute, it ended with me caressing her face, telling her she was beautiful, and that I wanted to be with her forever. I was like, shh, you're so beautiful. We're gonna be together forever, shh. She's like, you go, you already come, you go right now. I was like, shh.
It was a slope. He was hanging with them slopes and getting his dick wet with the slope. That sounds so crazy. Slope. Oh man. And then again, as is tradition, the craziest frame you've ever seen of Louis J. Gomez, you know. Up close and personal, you know. That is a deranged man. Talking about Asian hookers, you know, Asian hookers slope.
Stop these games. I'll tell you an actual true story. This is actually true. The last time I was really with a prostitute was 3 years ago. I was in Las Vegas, Nevada, and I had a suite at the Circa downtown Vegas, and I wanted to get a high-end hooker. I was like, dude, I want to make this like a real Vegas experience. So I go onto a website, eros.com, and I order a hooker to my hotel room. She shows up, and she is gorgeous. The most beautiful woman I've ever laid my eyes on shows up to my. So I asked her, I was like, how much does it cost? What does it cost? It's bad to say. So I sent her $800 on Zelle right away. So she's like, what do you want to do? I was like, I want to have sex. She goes, that'll be another $2,000.
Hey, yo, what?
I was like, what? I just give you $800. I was like, yeah, that was to get me to come here. Now you have to pay to perform sexual services. I was like, that's crazy. I didn't sign up for that. Give me back my $800. She's like, no. I'm like, okay. You're going to give me back my $800. She's like, no, I'm not. I'm like, all right, if you don't give me back my $800, you're not leaving. Then I put my hand on the hotel room door. Then she goes, sir, this is kidnapping. Then I go, oh yeah, and I let her leave with my $800. Let her leave.
He lied. He beat the shit out of that bitch, dude. He was like, bah, 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 bah. He was fucking giving her the ones and the twos. You know? If you would go down on a hooker, I mean, you would beat a hooker's ass as far as I'm concerned. I don't know, man. Going down on a hooker is just about as wild as it gets. You know? That might even be crazier than beating a hooker up. So I feel like that's how nuts that is. I honestly feel like if you beat a hooker up, that's like more tame than if you went down on her. You know? I go, that guy's more sane than the guy that went down on her. You know? You have to be crazy to do some shit like that.
Yeah.
You know, that's wild. That's like, you might as well just go into like Walmart and just stick your tongue on everything in the fucking aisle. You know what I mean? All the shit that everyone's been touching, just start licking it all. You know, that'd be better. If you're licking everything that everyone's touched in the Walmart, that'd be better. No, Lewis is good. Lewis goes. He goes, I'm in.
And you know what I should have done? I thought about this. You know what I should have done? I should have killed her. I should have pulled the gun out of my pants and cracked her across her fucking hooker head, then shot her between her fucking eyes. That's what I should have done. I just let that bitch walk out with my $800 like a fucking pussy. Oh my God, I've thought about this every day since then. You ever get bullied in middle school? Just replay it over.
Hey, yo, tell me that's the actual thing, and we're not just like, okay, something's, we getting a little bad internet or something like that. Maybe you have to refresh it. What's going on, Lewis? I paid my internet bill, I swear. I paid it. Oh, shit. Yo, did my internet just go out? What's happening here? Well, no, it can't be out because we still streaming. So there's no way my internet is actually out. So what? It just disconnected for some reason? Out of nowhere?
I should have pulled the gun out of my pants and cracked her across the
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
I've never seen no shit like that before. I mean, because the stream is still going. Everything's fine here. So, all right, whatever.
her fucking hooker head, then shot her between her fucking eyes. That's what I should have done. Fucking puss. You ever get bullied in middle school? Just replay it over and over and get in your head? This is me every morning. I'm like, oh, this fucking bitch. Sometimes you see a documentary and some young girl's like murdered and left in the desert. You're like, what happened to that poor young girl? It's like, no, she ripped off a Puerto Rican and she got what was coming to her. He got retribution. Don't worry, guys, I did not kill this hooker. You know what I actually did? I left her a 1-star review on the website that I ordered her from like a little bitch. I left her a 1-star review. I grew up in the 90s. The only way to leave a hooker a 1-star review in the 90s was to burn.
Grew up in the 90s. Again, give it up for Lewis and his fucking 90s references, dude. You know him. You love him. Give it up. It's Lewis J. You know, hold on one second. Yeah, there we go. All right. I just had to fix something. You know, sometimes we have a technical difficulty here. We have a technical difficulty there. You know, let's listen to Lewis J.
It into her with a wire hanger. That's how they came up with the name Yelp. Thank you. So, I've been podcasting for a very long time.
Have you?
Long time.
Yeah?
16 years I've been podcasting for.
Okay.
We were podcasting before there was a cancel culture.
Oh.
When we
Here
started
we go.
podcasting, nobody was getting in trouble for saying shit on the internet. So those early episodes of the podcast, we would say crazy shit. Nobody was listening, and nobody was getting in trouble. Had we known that once you put something on the internet, it lasts on the internet forever, we never would have said half the shit we said. There's whole episodes of the podcast that would have never happened had we known the way it works, right? But here's the thing, it's fine. We have a great audience. I love my career. This is genuinely the best job in the entire world. But here's a problem. I have a 12-year-old son now. He's got an iPhone. He's got an iPad. He has access to the internet. As he's getting older, I'm getting very nervous about a lot of the shit that I've said and done on podcasts. Because every parent knows this. You just want your kids to be proud of you. That's that. And my son, he loves what I do. He loves comedy, huge comedy fan. He's very proud that his father is a comedian, but he doesn't know a lot of the shit that I've done. And my son is being raised in 2025. And in 2025, these kids are gay. I'll tell you right now.
Imagine what your son's going to say when he sees the episode of Legion of Skanks where you made a bet with Big J. Okerson about whose dick was bigger. And when you made the stakes of the bet, the loser has to get fucked in the ass by the one with the bigger dick. I wonder how your son's going to think about that one. You know, as far as I'm concerned, hey, you gay. You know, hey, if I'm your son, I'm going, hey, dad, hey, you gay, bro. Hey, you gay. I'm sorry. That's all it is. You know, that's how a young kid would say. He'd be like, you gay. You know, he wouldn't be like, you are a gay man. That's how I would say it. I would go, you are a gay man. You know? Why are you gay? You are gay. Why are you gay, Lewis? You tell me, why are you gay? You know, so imagine his son, he goes, my virgin ears, oh my God. and his son has a bigger dick. So he goes, Dad, do I get to fuck you in the ass now? Because I got a bigger dick than you, I get to fuck you in the ass, right? We make the same bet. That's what I say if I'm his son. I'm fucking you in the ass. I'm sorry.
Have you heard these kids? They're getting gayer and gayer every year. Every year a new gayer kid comes out. Okay. I was raised at a different time. I was raised in the 90s. I was born in 1982.
He was raised
if you
in
were
the
born
90s.
before 1990, we are the last generation of people that you cannot offend. Not offending us. That's that. We got real problems. You're not offending me with jokes. You could drag my grandma on the stage right now and punch her right in the face, and I'd be like, that is fucking hilarious. Fuck that bitch. I was raised in the 90s, right? I'd be like, suck it, Grandma, what's up? Get out of here, old bag. But my son's not being raised in the 90s. He's being raised in 2025. So I will tell you guys a true story about the one thing that I am most nervous that my son is going to find that I have done on a podcast. 13 years ago, I was on a podcast called Robert Kelly's You Know What Dude podcast.
You know what, dude? You know what, dude?
And Bobby's directing this special right now, so I think it's fitting that this is my closing story is about him. This is a true.
Very shittily, he's directing this thing. The audio cuts are crazy. The lighting's fucked up. You know what I mean? Like, this guy is fucking your whole shit up. Fire him. As a friend, I go, you've been replaced. You know? Or no, I don't even say that. I go, you've been promoted to customer, I say. You know, when I fire someone, I go, you've been promoted to customer. That's the way I like to soften the blow, so to speak, you know? So I go to Robert Kelly, I go, you've been promoted to customer. Not friend, no more. Definitely not director. You're done. I'm sorry.
Your story. So we were doing the first ever live podcast in New York City. Okay, it was in front of an audience. People weren't doing live podcasts before this. Like there was no Kill Tony or Legion of Skanks or Story Wars.
Red Bar was.
Podcast in front of an audience was a new concept. So we were very ahead of our time. We were at the Village Underground in New York City, 300 people, sold out show. Bobby.
I'm sorry, I know I'm stopping this a lot, but it's funny. Like I get a lot of like shit. Well, not a lot of shit. I mean, there's nobody watching this show, but people will give me shit. The ones that do comment. They'll be like, yo, man, this guy ripping off Red Bar, right? But I always give the accolades. I go, yeah, I get a lot of inspiration. I love the show. It's a great show, right? This guy is actually like friends with the fucking dude, right? Now, Red Bar was like the first person to do he was like the first fucking guy to do podcasting. But him being so independent, not being on YouTube, not being on all these things, he doesn't ever get the accolades for it. It's kind of crazy, right? To think about. He was before Joe Rogan. He was definitely before him. Like, I've heard Lewis talk on podcasts and go, oh, my whole internet infrastructure, he helped me with that. Mike David helped me with that. You know? But now you on this fucking special, you're going to sit there and snake this motherfucker and be like, we were the first ones to do live podcasts. Dude, Red Bar was doing live podcasts like back in the day. In the 90s, as a matter of fact. You know? He was doing it. This guy. No, I'm joking. He started the show, I think, in like 2002 or something like that. But he was doing them, you know? And he said he's been podcasting for 16 years. I don't know about you, but 2002 was longer than 16 goddamn years. 23. My math is correct. You know, it's about to be 24. About to be a new year. So it's funny. This guy actually knows the dude, right? I'm just a fan. I know all that. You know, this guy actually knows the guy. He can't even give him his flowers. If that was my friend, I go, I owe it all to him. I owe it all to him. I do, actually. Mike paid for all this shit. Red Bar paid for all this. This is Make-A-Wish right here.
He had a star-studded panel. It was Robert Kelly hosting the show. It was me. It was Dan Soder, who's a genius. It was Jim Norton, who's a radio legend. And it was transgender porn star Bailey J. That was the entire panel. There you go, sir. So we wanted to make it a big, crazy event, a big, crazy night. And Bobby had this idea. He wanted to, at the end of the podcast, to close it out, he wanted to host a fake blowjob competition between transgender porn star Bailey J and me, the Puerto Rican rattlesnake.
You know what, dude?
The idea was we're going to take a rubber dildo, put it in Bobby Kelly's pants. Me and this transgender porn star, we're going to take turns getting on our knees and sucking him off while the audience judged us. And you know what the prize was? Laughter. There was no prize.
You know what, dude?
It was the love of the game, the joy of laughter. And they made me buy the dildo, which is fucked up. That's like making a man buy the shovel to dig his own grave. And I fucked up because I could have bought a big black dildo hanging out of little fat Bobby's pants. That would have been hilarious. I could have bought a rabbit with a rotating electrical head. That would have been funny, hanging out of his pants. I didn't do that. I bought the most realistic looking fucking dildo on the planet. I had no foresight.
It's because you gay.
In my mind, I was like, dude, it's got to look real or it's not going to be funny. I finally found one. It was 5 1/4 inches. It was small for some reason. It had bumps on one of the edges. I was like, that is Bobby Kelly's dick right there. And I'm very competitive. The whole week leading up to the podcast, I'm like, dude, I'm going to fucking win this blowjob competition by any means necessary. I was practicing every day in the mirror. I was like, I'm going to win, dude. The night of the show, the crowd was super pumped. I remember I asked to go first. I said, let me go first. I want to make it difficult for this transgender porn star to follow me. Watch this shit. So I got down on my knees. The crowd's losing their mind. They're chanting my name. Camera's right in my face. I remember I winked at the camera, which is the gayest part of this entire story.
Yeah, it's pretty gay. Yeah, you gay?
I was like, I spit on the tip of the dildo.
I need a beer for this, bro. You know, I need a beer. I haven't drank in 7 years. You know that? I haven't drank in 7 years. I need a beer for this special because this shit is fucking me up, bro. I'm telling you. Hold on, let me take it. Oh, I'm wasted. It tastes so good when you hit your lips. Look, that's a reference from the 90s. Old school. Do you remember Frank the Tank? Will Ferrell's character? He's trying not to drink. And then they're like, come on, man, take a funnel. And he does a funnel and he goes, ah, it's so good. It's so good when it hits your lips. He's saying that. It's so funny.
I was like, I spit the dildo. Pooh. I reach my hand in between Robert Kelly's legs. I grab him by one ass cheek. I pull him into my mouth.
There you go.
The crowd goes wild. And I feed off the crowd's energy. So the more they're getting into it, the more I'm getting into it. I'm like, They start stomping their feet and clapping their hands. I start gagging and crying. I'm like, I'm biting it, spitting on it, making eye contact with him. I'm giving him the hottest Latino blowjob that anybody has ever received. I'm sucking his dick the way you want your dick sucked.
Bro, you gay. And there's nothing wrong with, I don't know how many times I have to say this. There's nothing wrong with being gay. You just got to admit the shit, bro. You know? I got gay family. That's why I make gay joke. You know what I mean? I'm like that white dude that's like, I got a black cousin. I be making gay joke, you know? Look, what is it? Hope you enjoy the buzz, bro. It's absolute. Oh, God. Look, this guy is saying he wouldn't be able to put up with the special without the comments.
Yeah, I agree.
I wouldn't be able to put up with this shit either. The whole thing is just fucked. Imagine wanting to listen to, imagine pitching this to Netflix. Because they all do. You know what I mean? Like, as much as they would hate to admit it, these guys, if you see them going, oh, the special's coming out on YouTube, it's because nobody would buy it. Because that's the ultimate goal, is you want to sell the thing. At least you want to license it, right? Something like that. So you want to sell it to Netflix, Hulu, whoever will buy the shit. And right now, Hulu's buying comedy specials up because they're trying to compete with Netflix. So this, to me, it says nobody could buy this shit. You know? You can't get through it without some commentary from a guy with less than 2,000 subscribers. That's pretty rough. You know, that says a lot about the special, if you ask me. I appreciate the listen, you know. I love it. I love the fact that you guys listen to me. I'm not talking bad about you. I'm talking bad about the special. You know? You can't get through the special without some commentary from a little peon like me. This is crazy.
I'm sucking his dick the way you want your dick sucked. It's supposed to be 30 seconds. I said, fuck that. I'm going to keep sucking this dick. 35 seconds go by, 45 seconds go by. They start ringing the bell like it's a professional wrestling match. Ding, 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 ding. 3 referees come out. They pull me off him. I'm like, all right.
I was laughing at Dark Cake.
What are you saying now?
Dude, I said this is, in first place, this man is built off Freudian slips. This ain't even commentary. My man is coming out right now.
Yo, Lewis is coming out right now. I mean, there ain't nothing mad about it.
Oh.
He meant to say comedy. Yeah. I saw that. I kind of got what he was saying. You know what I mean? Because ain't no way he talking about my commentary. My shit is fucking busting, bro. My commentary busting, bro. It's as good as an American Eagle. You know what I mean? Don't worry, Dark Cakes. We cool. I got you, bro.
The microphone, I go to transgender porn star Bailey J. I'm like, follow that, bitch. Spike the microphone at the ground. Standing ovation from the crowd. It is the greatest moment of my life. To this day.
Not the day my son was born. Not the day that I, you know what I mean, became a full-blown comedian. You know, not the day I hit my first $1 million in the bank. I could think of 10 million reasons. You know, not the day I finally opened up my own production studio, you know, to support my online Gas Digital podcast network where you can pay to watch episodes of my show uncensored because I'm too much of a bitch to post them on YouTube. I'm surprised the comedy special is not edited, like with the curse words. And I'm surprised it doesn't say in like the bottom corner right here, like unedited version on gasdigital.com. Become a member. Use promo code LewisJ to get 10% off. You know what I mean? Like, I'm so surprised about that. You know, I genuinely am. Good old Louis J. Louis Gay Gomez. And look, Dark Cake said it. He goes, the title says it all. Louis Gay Gomez, bro. We doing a watch party right now. We're watching this guy come out in real time. In real time.
Transgender porn star Bailey J comes over. She grabs the microphone off the floor. She goes, yeah, I forfeit. You win, faggot. And sits down and takes her seat.
Look at that. That's good shit.
There was no blowjob competition that night. I just sucked off Bobby Kelly at the end of a podcast for no reason at all. But here's the truth. It was the funniest way for the podcast to end. And at the time, I didn't care at all because that's all we want to do is make you people laugh. That's the number one goal for a comedian. So at that time, I was like, what a great night. What a great end of the podcast. But here's the problem. 13 years have passed, and video editing has become very easy. You could do it right on your cell phone. Anybody. You could screen record, crop, zoom, add effects. You could do whatever you want to it. So internet trolls have now edited out 45 seconds of what looks to be me sucking a very real cock.
That's good
There's
shit.
no context. There's no blowjob competition. There's no podcast. It's just me winking at a camera and swallowing a dick.
Yo, it doesn't. AI can't. You can't make it better either. You know, do it as good as that. Hold up. Let's see if you can actually find this. Louis J. Gomez sucking a dick. Where is it? It has to be here somewhere. Is it just on the internet? Let's just go straight Google on this one, bro. I thought it would be. Hey, I know it's getting late, so we're about to end it anyway. But let's just see if we could find this before we let Louis finish it up. Louis J. Gomez sucking a dick. Look, we're about to get so much porn, dude. Look, the Reddit trolls. Where is... We got to be careful, though, because we're live. You know, we can't edit. We can't blur anything out. Everyone's commenting on it. Where's the actual goddamn post? You got me fucked up. I thought it'd be easier to find than this. Louis J. Gomez. You lied to... Oh, wait. Louis J. Gomez versus porn star.
Up. So it goes back to you.
Separate her.
Where is he sucking that peen? Where is it at? Is Louis gonna suck some cock? Is Louis gonna suck
Fire.
some cock?
We'll see you guys next time. Merry Christmas.
Wait, what'd you say?
I said they said it was at the end.
I think this is the end.
To Mike. Mushy Mike hasn't gone.
Mike, take
I'm sorry.
this. I don't
Grace
want
meeting
it.
New York
Everybody
City.
fakes.
Mike's picking.
Oh, no. You can take that.
All right, so you get her.
I think this is just a talking shit session. I don't think this is like Louis actually getting through with the sucking on the peen. You know, he
Maybe
gets
it's
up.
not
And,
even real.
yeah, he gets up and everything, but I think it's just more or less him talking shit or them just ending the podcast right here. So I guess we're not going to find it. It'd be nice to find it, you know? I'd like to see that. Louis J. Gomez just sucking on a peen, you know? Something to think about, something to chew on for a little bit.
For 45 seconds while Jim Norton and a tranny cheer me on.
You know what, dude?
Now, I have a 12-year-old son who has an iPhone. He's got an iPad. He has access to the internet. He is going to find this. In fact, he's best friends with Robert Kelly's son. They're going to probably find it together and get some ideas.
Yeah, they are.
I almost feel like I got to get ahead of it. I got to sit him down, like, James, sit down. I have to show you something.
Whether it's a joke or not, imagine seeing a video of your dad sucking his best friend's dick. That'd be insanity. Whether it was a joke or not, you just lose respect for your dad at that. You just go, there's no way this guy's the provider for my goddamn house.
He's being raised in 2025, so he's going to be like, oh, my God, Dad, I'm so proud. Yay! You guys are the shit. Thank you guys so much for coming out tonight. I love you guys.
Wait, that was the closer. Your son's proud of 2025. Come on, brother. Come on, brother. What's this guy say? You just reminded me of something. At some point, you should check out the Justin Bieber eating a burrito sideways troll. Isn't worth the stream or a video, but it's fucking hilarious. You should definitely do more watch parties like this for new stand-up specials. I'm here for it. Yeah, I'd be down to do more like this. I mean, this is the point of these. Eventually, we're kind of going to turn this like live thing into kind of like something for the site. It's something to do with memberships. I think I want to do maybe do the lives. You pay like for the membership, you also get like early access to the video episodes, because we only post the audio episodes at 4 p.m. and the audio episodes at 4:30 a.m. Video episodes at 4 p.m. I'm so stoned, dude. The smoke breaks got me all trippy. And then yeah, so we're like, I'm not saying that I'll never do the lives here or anything like that. I'm just saying eventually, like, we'll do like bigger ones, like more like watch party type stuff like that. Will kind of be like for the people that join like the memberships of lostox.media, which is also where the store is. You know what I mean? You can also go buy merch for the show. Let's not forget that. But yeah, let's just watch Lewis on his walkout. Let's finish it out. Let's give him a proper goodbye. I don't want to cut him off. You know what I mean? I was gonna end it with, I don't want him coming to my house. You know what I mean? This guy's fucking nuts.
Thank you.
Give it up for my fucking man. Oh, it's done? Oh, okay. All right, let me put this on. I almost forgot about the guitar, you know? Next time I'll have to plug that thing in. So, you know, as always, this is the worst part of the live streams. This is where we end the live streams. You know, I just want to say, as always, I thank you guys for joining us for yet another smoke break. And I hope you had just as much of a good time as we did hanging out with you. So, until the next one, I bid you adieu and I bid you goodbye. Don't forget to watch the podcast, Lost Ox Media. Podcast airs every Wednesday, 4 a.m. for audio episodes. You can catch us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, anywhere else you listen to your favorite podcast. You can also catch us on YouTube. Those video episodes go up at 4 p.m. That way, you can listen to them on your way to work, and when you get home from work, you can watch them, of course, you know. That's how we always do it around here at Lost Ox Media. So, I will see y'all Wednesday. Don't forget to share, like, subscribe, all that other gay shit, and visit lostox.media for merch and to stay up to date with all things Lost Ox. Until next time, I will see you guys later. Goodbye.